Welcome to Indian Academy Degree College, Autonomous. I am Dr. K. Shyam Sunder, HOD of Chemistry, Indian Academy Degree College, Autonomous. Today I would like to talk about an overview of chemical reactions. So, you should know what are chemical reactions. It is a process in which one or two or three reactant molecules reacts together and forms new components called as products. Consider a chemical reaction, capital A plus capital B gives products, where capital A and capital B are called as reactant molecules. These reactant molecules will have minimum amount of energy. The minimum amount of energy possessed by each reactant molecule is called as a free energy. These reactant molecules, what will happen? It undergoes collisions among themselves, go to an excited state, forms a transition state complex. In transition state complex, there are making and breaking of chemical bonds will take place and new components are formed. They are called as reactants. Now, if you want to understand the reaction of A plus B gives product, first we have to understand what is the kinetics behind this reaction. What is kinetics? Kinetics is a study of rates at which chemical reactions proceeds called as chemical kinetics. Suppose if you take the reaction A plus B gives products, so the velocity of this reaction, the rate is nothing but the velocity of the reaction, is always directly proportional to the concentration of the reactants A as well as reactant B. If you want to study the concept of chemical reactions, we have to understand the concept of few terms here. One is called as molecularity of the reaction, the other one is called as order of a reaction. What is molecularity of a reaction? When the two molecules undergoes in a chemical reaction, they are called as number of molecules participate in a chemical reactions are called as the molecularity of the reaction. If one molecules participate in a reaction, it is called a unimolecular reaction. If two molecules participates in a reaction, it is called as a bimolecular reaction. If n molecules participate in a reaction, it is called as a polynuclear reactions. And the order, when you come to the order, when you see the velocity of a reaction, it is always directly proportional to the concentration of the reactants A as well as reaction B. Order is nothing but the sum of the powers whose concentration terms raised determines the order. But molecularity and order will not be the same. It also differs in majority of the chemical reaction. Order may be a zero order reaction, order may be a fractional order, order may be a whole number. Suppose if you take a physical reaction, in some of the chemical reactions, energy also released as well as energy also utilized. Energy released in a physical reactions are called as exothermic reactions. Energy absorbed in a chemical reactions are called as endothermic reactions. So, for example, if you take a sodium hydroxide pellets put into water, lot of heat is generated here. This reaction is called as an exothermic reaction. In a similar fashion, if you take hypocrystals, sodium thiosulfate crystals, put into water, the beaker becomes very chill. That means energy is absorbed in a chemical reaction. They are called as endothermic reactions. In a daily life, we are consuming lot of food here. Food is nothing but a macromolecule. When you consume the food undergoes catabolism, degradation, and gives a lot of energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So, energy released in a biochemical reactions are called as exergonic reactions. Energy utilized in a biochemical reactions are called as endergonic reactions. So, in the same fashion, if you are going to study about the organic chemistry, what are the different types of reactions? In organic chemistry, we have got different types, that is addition reactions, elimination reactions, substitution reactions, as well as rearrangement reactions. If you want to understand the reaction concept in organic chemistry, we have to first understand the concept what is called as reactive intermediates. The reactive intermediates are high energy components, so high reactive species, and they are highly reactive and participate in various types of organochemical reactions. So how these reaction intermediates are formed? Suppose if you take a molecule A-B, when it undergoes different types of cleavage, there are two types of cleavages. One is a homolytic cleavage, another one is heterolytic cleavage. Homolytic cleavage is nothing but what? Symmetrical breaking of the bond, which gives free radicals. Therefore, free radicals are called as the atoms contain odd electrons are called as a free radicals. So, if it is participate in a chemical reaction, they are called as free radical mechanisms or free radical reactions. If you break the molecule in an asymmetrical way, you will end up with cations and anions. They are called as electrophiles as well as nucleophiles. Thank you very much. If you are having any doubt, you can contact me.